Hey guys, welcome back to another Mythic Legions review. We have Delphina of Eathyross up for review. On the side of the package we can see a short story featuring some lore on the figure, and on the back we have that new 2.0 art along with a few paragraphs of the lore of Mythic Legions. Let's get her out. All Mythic Legions come in collector friendly packaging. No tape or glue, everything comes out easy. Delphina is a Templar Knight in Sir Gideon's Heavenbrand's order. Growing up near Eathyross temples, she was always fascinated in the Templar Knights. When Sir Gideon re-established the Templars, she joined at the young age of 19. Since then, Delphina has become a vital member of the Templar Order. Let's check out some details. Delphina's silver armored helmet has a big golden cross design. We can see tons of little holes sculpted into the helmet. On the side we can see more small details like the golden rivets. On her chest we can see the big red Templar cross. Her chest armor plate layers over her tabard, and we can see it secured with belt straps on the side. On the back we can see the rest of the tabard and armor. The big peg holes on the back will be covered up with shoulder armor later, and we can see the black leather straps continuing onto the back. Delphina's shoulders are layers of heavy plate. We get a black and gold paint design that stacks over each plate. Underneath her shoulder we can see nicely detailed chainmail. A simple silver and the black wash really bring out all the details in the chainmail. The gauntlets have more of that black and gold pattern continuing down the arms. The paint is applied very well to the small details here like the belt straps and the rivets. The front of the tabard reaches almost all the way to the ground. The Templar cross design extends almost to the end of it. The armor plates on the side have a detailed pattern down the middle. We have more of the black and gold paint design to match the rest of the armor. The legs have layers of plated armor on top of each other. Golden rivets hold them in place, while we have a touch of black and gold paint in the pattern. On the boots we can see lots of golden rivets and black straps to finish up the detail on this figure. Let's look at the articulation. We have a ball jointed head, with rotation at the neck, shoulders that open, and armor that gets in the way slightly. They also have complete rotation, elbow that rotates, and bends forward but not back, the armor restricts it. A rotating forearm, and wrists that bend and rotate. We have a ball jointed chest that's restricted by the armor. You won't get much range out of it. A waist that rotates, legs that bend forward and back a good amount, and open up, slightly blocked by the side armor, thighs that rotate, a knee that bends and rotates that's partially blocked by the knee armor, boots that rotate at the ankle and foot and bend up and down. Let's see what she comes with. Delphina comes with an extra unhelmeted head. We get a female head with brown skin and long dark hair. To install the head, you remove the old one from the peg, and with some pressure you pop in the new head. We get a pair of plated shoulder armor. You easily attach the peg to the peg hole in the back. You can slightly move the armor up and down for better shoulder articulation. We get a very nice looking crossbow. The string can be stretched back. The bottom has a long piece of plastic. The only use I've found for it so far is to mount it on places where it'll fit. It feels a bit delicate, so I wouldn't force it anywhere. The wooden stock is just small enough for the figures to hold. You're going to have to stretch a few hands open to get it to fit. The top of the crossbow has two little pegs where you can fit an arrow in between. It'll stay on pretty well. We get a silver and red feathered arrow. It is very small, so be careful to not snap it in half. We get a nicely painted quiver with more silver arrows with red feathers. The quiver has a hook on the back where you can attach it to what will fit. You can attach it to a belt, or you can attach it to one of the wing adapter extenders. It will hold in place pretty well. We get a standard 1.0 shield with the Templar cross design on it, but we get the new 2.0 shield holder. It sockets into the peg in the back of the shield. The new shield grip lets you hold onto the shield using the hands. The old clip used to attach to the forearm, sometimes scratching the paint. It takes some getting used to, but you can still mimic how the old shield clip used to hold the shields. We get a basic 1.0 short sword with the gold hilt, and a small version of the belt to fit smaller bodies. You can fit the sword into the straps. And every 2.0 figure comes with wing adapters. You would use these if you had wings to attach to the figure. Here we have the female 2.0 Templar body compared to the older 1.0 Templar body. We can see the difference in height and how bulky the 1.0 male bodies are. The female 2.0 Templar is slightly shorter than the 1.0 Templar. Delphina is an amazing figure. The Templars have an iconic look to them that really makes the figure look like a knight we all imagine in our heads. The extra head sculpt we get is a great bonus. Having a helmeted version for Legion building and having one with a unique look really adds value to this figure. The paint on this figure is nothing flashy, but where it is, they did a really good job. 2.0 really kicked it up with the details in the sculpting, and the paint matches the increase in quality. The chainmail detail, the leather straps, and the belt buckles paint were applied with very little mistakes. We had no sloppy paint here. Some of the articulation on this figure is blocked by the sculpting. The big elbow, shoulder, and chest armor blocks some of the range. And while I don't expect the knight to have the best range of articulation, I wonder if a softer plastic like on the thighs and the tabard would have helped out. If you're looking for value and more 2.0 options, Delphina is sort of in the middle of the scale. 2 head sculpts is really good, the crossbow is amazingly detailed along with the arrows and quiver, but you also get a standard short sword and a reused shield design. Overall, I am pleased with the figure. And while the new Slim 2.0 bodies are smaller than the regular Templar Knights, she still looks menacing enough to cleanse the lands of bad guys. Alright guys, that'll do it for this review. Stay tuned for a lot more reviews coming up soon.